Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
See if you say that when you're done with us here. And a look at the stats for Max Christie.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero, then it's MP, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, a pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Williams is out there with Max Christie, and it's Lively in at the center position. So Dallas will get the first possession. Outside, Williams. Here's Davis. Good.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
They set the pick. Pass to Hero. Now Powell. Miami moving it around. He shoots it. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist from Powell.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian?
Okay, thank you, Ali. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Count it.
Yeah, Flagg has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
MP against Williams. Pass to Money. Adebayo, a screen on Williams. Oh, there's the alley! And Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Williams with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Williams misses. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. MP, the pass to Jaquez. MP with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. So they take the lead. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Flagg. Williams, a screen on Powell. Here's Flagg. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
BA, NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And here is Williams. 8 points in his last timeout. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Adebayo. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Flag. On the wing, Davis. Jaquez covers. Here's Flag. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Another one falls for Dallas.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Now MP. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Give him 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making... And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Setting the floor for Miami. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Money in at the point. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Nice shot by Christie.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
The Heat have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Christie against MP. It's stolen away. Here's Flag. He's got 12. Pass to Lively. To the inside. Here's Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Christie. Christie's got his 3rd assist of the night. Miami trailing. Now here's MP from behind the arc. MP making the long-range connection. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
Here's Flag. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Christie. Pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis misses. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in for Hero. All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Davis can't hit. Miami has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Powell outside. MP outside. Back to Powell. Pass to Money. Puts up a 3. 6 to shoot. And again, Miami with a triple.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Williams passes to Lively. Beyond the arc. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP a screen on Davis. It's Powell on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Washington. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we in the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. The Western Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately from this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Dallas Mavericks.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Max Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Flag in at small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Powell outside. Pass to Money. And here's Hero. It's Powell on the wing. Now Jaquez. Kicks it out to MP. Fires from deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Mavericks trail by 8. Right side, Williams. Pass to Davis. Outside Christie. Lively passes to Williams. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Money. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good from MP.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
Heat leading by 10. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Mavericks, they're in the same slot, number 4.
When I look at the Heat, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Davis misses.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Lively. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires hitting the triple. Flagg's got 19 points.
And you gotta love the floor spacing Flagg offers this team. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense can be very dangerous.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Brian, back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Christie passes to Davis. The jump hook. No good. A bit long that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Hero. Powell for 3. Drains the triple. Powell's got 5 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And here's Flagg outside. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Money. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Davis. Outside Christie. Here he goes. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They trail by 14. Pass to Flagg from downtown. That one is off. The Heat have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. MP with it. Give him 20. there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
MP against Thompson. On the wing, MP. 22 points for him. Wiggins from long range. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Money's got 6 assists here tonight. Mavericks trail by 17. Thompson scanning the floor, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Washington outside. Marshall outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag, covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Powell. And it's Wiggins in at power forward. Here's MP driving in. MP goes strong to the rack.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on MP. And he lobs it up, going up top for Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Miami leading by 10. MP right side. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
What's the move on? Davis just merciless inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Marshall. And Williams is subbed in for Washington. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. And Jaquez is subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And here's MP from outside. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Davis with a screen on Powell. And here's Flag outside. Hits the trifecta. Flag's got 25 points.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
And here's MP. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, it drops in. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And Davis gets double teamed. Stolen by Hero. In transition, here they come. MP MP leaking out and executing.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Yes! Using that window!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Hero. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. The 3 is in!
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP makes his move. And count it!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. 16-point lead. Outside Hero. MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Tyler Hero.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Williams. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Williams drops them both. Here's MP. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Rozier. Here's MP. Let's loose for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Washington, a screen on MP. Williams finds Thompson. Outside, Williams. Shot from 12. The shot that time not on target. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it.